Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had a lot on my mind and I felt like I wanted to get it out. So today I was talking with my cousins and my sister, and they told me that basically I needed to find another way to let out my true self when I post my videos on YouTube. And the first thing that came up was, oh, sex sells. And I was just like, that's not me though. Like, I'm not the type of person that puts myself on the internet with my ass showing, and just because I have a big chest, like, use that to my advantage. I feel like that's the reason why the world is fucked up, because you got so many people using sex to sell themselves, and it's like the people that's real can't even get a shot because it's so much sex that sells in the world. And it's crazy because, like, I was asking my boyfriend, like, do you think sex sells? And do you think I should do that, like, to get myself out there on YouTube? And he was like, well, sex does sell, but should you do it? That's up to you. And I'm like, that's not cool. Like, that's fucked up. Like, and we were talking, me and my cousin and my sister were talking earlier, and we were talking about how, like, Tokyo Vanity and Akbar, they all got surgery. And I'm just like, all these women that were supposed to be, or not maybe supposed to be, all these women that were idols to people like me that are plus size, that are out in the world doing something, and now that I understand they want to live a healthier life, but now they're changing their complete look to be fit around, like, the what will be the picture female. I think that's just fucked up, because it's like, who do you have to look up to if all these people are trying to fit what's the typical idea of a woman? Like, for me, Kim Kardashian is not somebody would be body goals. Like, her body is unproportionate. So she would not be someone that I would say, oh, she's body goals. Oh, she's my idol. Now, all the things that she's doing in the world, like helping people get out of jail, helping, I guess, people in the world. I really don't know how much what she's doing. All I hear on Instagram is that she's helping people get out of jail. But she's not a body goals for me. And right now, I feel like people's image is what's the topic of today's discussion. Like, you got teen girls thinking, oh, I have to have a lace front on to look good to attract a man. Or, oh, my body has to look like this. I got to have big boobs and a big ass. Like, I remember back in the day when I was younger, when Aaliyah was body goals. Like, she didn't have no ass or no titties, but men loved her. Now it's like the complete opposite. Like, you have to have titties, you have to have a flat stomach. People are shaming women because they're plus size. Like, that's so fucked up. And I feel like, for me, I'm not going to change myself to make it on YouTube. Either you like me or you don't like me. At the end of the day, like, for me, I'm me. And ain't nobody gonna change that shit. People always say, oh, nobody said change yourself. Oh, you shouldn't worry about what people say. But at the end of the day, it's how people treat you. You get on YouTube, people want to talk shit about you because you may not be up to date with style. Or people may want to talk shit about you because you can't entertain them in the way they want to be entertained. It's not all about shaking ass. Like, why? There was times where doing all this shit on the internet wasn't a thing. Like, having real talent was a thing. And I feel like nobody's getting that. Nobody gets that concept. For me, I feel like at first I was kind of like in a space where I just said, I don't even want to do YouTube no more, because if I got to shake my ass on the internet, why the fuck would I want to do that? But now that, I'm really sitting here thinking to myself, like, I could be myself on YouTube, and either you like it or love it. Either way it go, somebody might look at my video and be like, oh, she's interesting. I know there's some things like taking constructive criticism may be hard for me, but at this point, I feel like me doing YouTube videos and people commenting when someone finds my video and sees it, and they decide they want to comment something that is constructive criticism and not them trying to put me down for something that I may said or something I may did, or even because of how I look. At the end of the day, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it. But at the end of the day, let's get this correct. You don't have to be a size 0 to love yourself, because the way I see it, I'm a size 20 and I can give a damn about what somebody say. Because if you ain't paying my bills, if you ain't making sure I got food on my table, clothes on my back, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Because in the end of the day, like, there's people in this world that has to have the world telling them, oh, you look good. Oh, girl, your outfit is good. It look good on you. Like, sometimes the world could be the worst person to run to, or the worst space to run to when you're going through something. Because when you need somebody to bring you up, they'll just tear you down because they feel like, oh, you don't fit the bill. And for me, I'm not, at first I was worried about people not watching my videos. I was worried about, like, oh, what if nobody likes me? Fuck that. At the end of the day, you got to like yourself before you give a fuck about somebody liking you. So all I'm saying is this. People may fail to realize that everybody is not the same size. Sex does sell. Don't get me wrong. That's why a lot of people are making the money they making off of YouTube and off of Instagram and off of Facebook. Don't get me wrong. If you're not a comedian, you're not a model, or you're not writing a book, or you're not a activist, they say people won't watch you. But sometimes you have to stand your ground and make room for your own self and say, fuck the haters and just do you. And right now, today, I'm going to do that, because I'm not finna listen to what the world says or how I'm supposed to be ideal to everybody in the world. Because at the end of the day, when the internet shuts down, if there's no more YouTube, they close YouTube down, which I doubt they will, you're still going to have to worry about yourself. You're still going to have to worry about how you're going to eat, how you're going to get food. So at the end of the day, fuck what people think. That's how I feel. Fuck them. Like, if you don't have that confidence in yourself to say fuck how people feel, you're not going to get anywhere. And that's how I feel. Like, I know this was so random that I'm making this rant, and I normally don't make rants and like post them, but I'm going to post this because I feel like maybe someone will see this, or someone will hear that you don't have to worry about what people think. Fuck them. Fuck what people think. Because at the end of the day, those people that may be trolling you on the internet, or those people that may thinking, oh, I'm just going to talk shit about her, those people have issues with themselves. Anybody that wakes up to say, oh, I'm going to get on the internet and trash somebody for what they do, they have issues within themselves, and they are just finding the outlet to get rid of the hurt that they have inside. And I hope someone sees this, and I hope it helps them, because at the end of the day, like, I don't want to come off as like I don't give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck. And I rather people not like me for telling the truth, rather people for liking me for lying and not being myself. Like, that's just me. But I hope someone sees this video and it gives them encouragement to, not give a fuck, stand their own ground. Don't worry about what the next person has to say about them. I hope it enlightens them, makes them feel like, oh, I need to have this confidence, because just because people judge me doesn't mean I have to look down on myself. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you do watch it, and it's late, so I'm going to go to bed because I have to go to work in the morning. But I thank you guys for watching, and just stay tuned for another video I may have coming up.